What is good? In this video, I'm gonna be talking about how I went from this to this in 60 days. It says she want more.
Are you sure you want to party with the demons?
Alright, we're at the gym right now. Today I'm going to be taking you through 5 simple steps on how I was able to go from this to this in only 60 days. Damn, boy! I also want to mention that this was only about a 5-pound decrease. I didn't lose that much weight in this process. And this is what we call a body recomposition. So the definition from Google, a body recomposition is the process of maintaining your current body weight while simultaneously losing fat and building muscle. So let's get into the video. Yo! Look at this. Holy fuck, dude. Is that what my nose looks like? Alright. Okay, so we're doing a little voiceover right now, and as you see, I'm in the gym, and this day we trained shoulders and arms, had a really good pump, really good workout. Anyways, this transitions us into the first topic. Alright, so the first step I took to get myself these results in 60 days, the first thing was having a structured training program. And when it comes to structured training program, I train 5 times per week in the gym. Obviously, you know, we're in quarantine in a lot of places, and a lot of gyms are actually closed right now. I do have the privilege to have access to a gym, and I've had the privilege to have access to a gym for the past few months. So I train 5 times a week, Monday to Friday. I made sure I was training every single muscle group twice a week. I do have a video I filmed recently. It was my full training split, so you can go check that out if you want a full breakdown of my workouts and stuff. But anyways, I stayed very consistent. I've only missed probably a few workout days. And even if I did miss a day, I'd sort of add a day on the weekend because, like I said, I did train Monday to Friday. And so that was the biggest key, having a structured training program, knowing exactly what I was doing going into the gym. I could go in, bang out my workout, and I know that this is in line with the goals that I have. And that was one of the biggest things that got me these results. So big tip for you is make sure you're on something structured, make sure you know what you're doing when you're going into the gym. It's gonna help your workouts be much more efficient, much more effective. You're gonna have more fun, you're gonna know exactly what you're doing, and you're gonna know that this is contributing to your goals. So have a structured training program. It can be 3 days, it can be 4 days, it can be 5 days a week. It doesn't matter, it can be 6 days a week. Just as long as you have some sort of structure that you're following is gonna be big key, big key. Let's see the back. Holy. Oh, I got like a back cramp. This is the coaching one. Time for a little post-workout smoothie ting. Let's go.
How do I ensure quick muscle recovery?
All right. We have number 2, I stayed in a calorie deficit and I kept protein very high. So I always talk about tracking your macros, and I've been doing it for a long time, so now I can kind of like eyeball things. But in this process, in this last 60 days, I made sure I was in a slight calorie deficit. And by calorie deficit, I just mean eating less calories than I'm burning each day. So I did change up my macros a little bit within these 60 days, but roughly they're around 2,400 calories. Right now they're 2425, 200 grams of protein, 65 grams of fat, and 260 grams of carbs. And obviously this is individual to me, myself, my goals, my height, my weight, my stats, everything like that. It's gonna be different for everyone, but one tip I can give you is go to tdeecalculator.com, figure out your maintenance calories, which is your calories that you need to maintain, and drop those by 200 to 300. And as you see, 200 grams of protein, that's pretty high. I weigh around 170. At the beginning of this process, I weighed 175, so I only really dropped about 5 pounds. I always stick to the general rule of thumb of 1 gram per pound of body weight. So that would leave me 170 protein, but I like to keep it a bit higher. So 200 grams of protein every single day. Food is fuel. Make sure you're fueling yourself. So that was number 2, calorie deficit, keep protein high.
What's good, bro?
D4. Orange mango. I can't say that. Snack break, coffee break, you know the vibes. A little bit of, you know, there you go. Gentle iron. What else you got? Oh my, there you go. Guava bucha. We got a coffee, kombucha. Out for the gut, good for the soul. Wait, what'd you say?
We have to keep up with the consistency of that.
No, about the merch drop? Merch drop coming soon or what?
Oh yeah, bro. It's fucking going down. You guys better be ready. Stuff is gonna get sold out and you're gonna be tripping out. So you better be ready.
Oh, I'm done.
You'll be taking out.
This rain come from? We're out. So, number three. Okay, so the third step on how I got those results is I skipped rope and I went on walks consistently. So when it comes to skipping, I did a 30-day, 1,000 skips per day challenge. That's my previous YouTube video. So that, of course, contributed to these results. And then also I was just being more conscious about going on walks and just staying active. Just keep in mind, like the more activity you put out, the more you're gonna put yourself in a position for weight loss, for fat loss, for this body recomposition. Something I do with my clients is I just get them to set a daily walk goal. So maybe it's a 20-minute walk in the morning that you can set for yourself, or like 2 10-minute walks. Do that consistently and I'm sure you'll see big progress there. So that was number 3. This kombucha is lit. Number 4 is I placed a lot of emphasis on managing my stress and just taking care of myself, so self-care. Stress can play a huge role in your results. It can play a huge role in your fat loss. Just think of it, if you're super stressed out, what's that gonna affect? It's gonna affect your mood, it's gonna affect your appetite, which is gonna affect your training. You're not gonna feel like you want to work out. When you're in a really good mood, when you're not stressed out, you're so much more motivated to do things. You're so much more likely to actually have a better workout. So just make sure you're managing your stress. There's obviously many different ways to do so. I mean, for me, training and exercising is a form of self-care and it's a form of therapy for me. Also, just making sure I'm sleeping, hanging out with homies, seeing the girl, spending time with family, eating good food, listening to podcasts, do meditation in the morning, enjoy reading now, and just like doing what I love, you know, like making YouTube videos, building my business, talking to my clients. Like, these are all things that I genuinely enjoy. It doesn't really bring that much more stress into my life. This is individual. Self-care, stress management is all individual, but just make sure you take care of your stress, because bruh, 99% of the shit that we worry about and stress about doesn't really matter in the long run. So, you know, you only have one life, so it's not worth stressing. Enjoy things, have fun, you know the vibes. Quick meal. This was just from a meal prep. So anyways, we got some brown rice pasta with some pasta sauce, extra lean ground turkey on top with some broccoli and sriracha. Boom. Look at this. It's 4:45 right now. And look at it, it's already getting dark. That's Canada for you. Okay, so number 5 is I focused on how I felt and not just the number on the scale, because it's super easy to get caught up in the numbers on the scale. And of course, if your goal is weight loss or muscle gain, like say you're trying to lose 20 pounds or gain 20 pounds, yeah, it's a good idea to obviously weigh yourself, but just don't get too fixed on the number on the scale. I actually didn't even really weigh myself that much. I only track my weight like once a week. And I just focused on how I felt mentally and physically. I focused on just having good workouts, listening to my body, and you know, if I needed rest, I rested. One of the biggest things that quarantine taught me, and COVID, and I feel like it taught a lot of people, is just the importance of your health, the importance of your mental health, your physical health. I think it's really important, and what I did is I just really tried to shift my perspective. Try to switch your perspective from like, oh, working out sucks, it's fucking bullshit, all that, and switch that to, yo, it's actually a privilege to be able to work out and work on yourself and eat healthy foods. And a lot of us have access to good foods, healthy foods, have access to gyms and equipment. This quarantine really helps me be more grateful of the stuff that, you know, I have. Anyways, hope that video was helpful. Hope you guys got some inspiration or some motivation from the video. More videos to come. Stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. It would mean a lot. Other than that, that's it. Peace out, fam. Talk to you soon. Peace.